The one thing you always have to do is keep that same energy. You got to keep the same energy. You got to keep the same energy. Oleksandr Usyk is an elite talent. So, the first thing I want to say is congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. If you don't know him, now I'm going to put it like this. You got all of the Anthony Joshua haters are turning into Usyk fanboys, but that's okay. That doesn't take away from the greatness you're witnessing from Oleksandr Usyk. What a lot of people saying, oh, Anthony Joshua was exposed with Usyk, those are clowns. Those are not boxing fans. Those are fanboys. Those are haters. Those are trolls. Anthony Joshua's an elite fighter, and Usyk's an elite fighter. Usyk is an elite talent. Usyk is greatness. This man just went undisputed at cruiserweight, didn't lose a fight. The man is 19-0, has elite boxing skills. Anthony Joshua found out tonight that he is simply not on Oleksandr Usyk's levels. There's levels to this in boxing, and you got to give Usyk all the credit in the world. The man is a monster. The man is a beast. This is why I love boxing, because it doesn't matter if the fighter you think wins or loses. It matters is that they get in the ring and you see the best fight the best. And Usyk is an absolute monster. Usyk is a pound for pound talent. Usyk is a beast, and no one thought he was this good. No one. I'm gonna tell you this: Oleksandr Usyk is a monster. He is a monster. He can put anybody in hell. He can outbox anybody. He has that talent. He has that skill. Oleksandr Usyk is not to be messed with. When I watched the fight, I got to be honest about it. He outboxed Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua did not make any adjustments. Usyk put on a boxing clinic. Everything that he did, he set up shots, his reflexes, his speed, his IQ was on full display. Usyk looked amazing. There was never a point in the fight where I thought Anthony Joshua had control. I thought Oleksandr Usyk had control. Even when he lost rounds, I thought he still looked good. I thought he was still in control. I never felt like he lost control. Oleksandr Usyk is a monster. He's a beast. He has elite level skills, head movement, footwork, and that speed is on another level. He is a problem in the heavyweight division. He is a problem. Anybody saying Anthony Joshua's exposed, you don't know anything about boxing. You know nothing about boxing. You moan when you wipe your own ass. You know nothing about boxing. You close the refrigerator door with your hips. Anthony Joshua was not exposed. Anthony Joshua has one of the best resumes in the heavyweight division. And when you fight the best, you're going to lose fights. That's what happens. This is why Floyd Mayweather never lost, because he never challenged himself in this way. When you take on the best fight after fight after fight, you're going to eventually lose some and you're going to win some. Anthony Joshua was not exposed. He's still a great fighter. He was just beaten by an even better fighter. That's taking credit away from Usyk. You're saying that Anthony Joshua was not that good. What the hell are you talking about? Anthony Joshua was a great fighter. Usyk was just better. This is what happens when you see the best fight the best. Usyk is on another planet with skills, and tonight showed that. Give that man his damn credit. Usyk is a monster. This man's a unified champion, and he's one belt away from undisputed. I gotta keep that same energy with Anthony Joshua that I do with anybody else. Now, let me address Anthony Joshua. The fact that AJ didn't make any adjustment, the fact that, he went out there and attempted to fight the whole fight as a boxer and never tried to fully apply straight pressure, the fact that his whole training team, everybody in his corner, they all look like a bunch of dumbasses. You make an adjustment, stupid. These guys are garbage truck juice. At the end of the day, Usyk is a monster. He's a beast, and he's not to be played with. He's not to be played with. You got to give it facts and never feelings. You got to give it facts and never feelings. Usyk put on a boxing clinic. Usyk did his thing. Usyk did the job. Usyk came in and put it out there. That's what he did. That's what he did. Now, you're going to have a lot of Usyk, fanboys and trolls, people that didn't even know who Usyk was yesterday. They're going to be all over this man. But let me explain to you. Usyk's a great fighter. AJ's a great fighter. But Usyk is just the better man. He's the better boxer. He has more skills, and he displayed it. That's why he's a champion. Congratulations to Oleksandr Usyk. This man is greatness. This man will fight anybody. See, a lot of people don't understand that when they asked Tyson Fury, would you fight Oleksandr Usyk? He said, absolutely not. See, you forget things like this. You know, a lot of people said Deontay Wilder was exposed fighting Tyson Fury. The reason why they said that is because this man has never fought top level competition before that. See, you got to understand, Anthony Joshua fights top level fighter after top level fighter. You're going to lose fights. This is what boxing is. This is what greatness is. When you see a guy like Usyk goes undisputed and he accomplishes one belt away from that right now. All he has to do is get through the rematch with AJ. He goes into undisputed with whoever gets the belt, whether it's Fury or Wilder. That would be great. Usyk is absolutely a monster. He's absolutely a beast. Don't be fooled and tricked. This man is for real. This man's a killer in the division. A killer in the division. Let's be honest and unbiased. Usyk put on a boxing masterclass. He put on a boxing chess match. Don't be fooled. The man is a problem. The man is a problem. The man is a problem. Absolutely. And Hector, he says, hey, Nuke, I give props to Usyk. No excuses and no excuses for AJ. Not one excuse for Anthony. Anthony Joshua doesn't deserve excuses. He went out there and got beat by the better man. There's not one excuse to make. There's no excuses to make. Usyk put on a clinic. How can you be mad at that performance? There's no excuses. And AJ's man enough not to make excuses. He didn't come out there and say my suit was too heavy. This guy's gloves were loaded. Anthony Joshua's not twerking in the street. You can respect that. A King Original says AJ needs to dump his whole team. He needs to dump his whole team right in the damn trash can. And Rob McCracken needs a kick in the ass. These guys are garbage truck juice. Garbage truck juice. Edwin says, congratulations to both Usyk and AJ for putting on a great heavyweight fight. You'll never see Fury or Wilder put up this display. This is high-level boxing. Greatness versus greatness, elite versus elite, and the better man won. And that's Oleksandr Usyk. Give credit where his credit's due, but I respect AJ for not ducking this fight. I respect AJ for taking this fight. This is what happened when you don't duck. You're not going to win every fight. You're not. You're not. This says Usyk is pound for pound number one right now. You can definitely make the case. You can make a case. You can make a case. The man was undisputed. Now he's a unified champion. You can make a case. Ricardo Martinez says, full credit to Usyk. He put on a boxing clinic on AJ. However, Usyk man fans, Canelo is still pound for pound number one. Canelo has a better resume than Usyk. Inoue is also undisputed. Inouye's number two. Usyk is number three, pound for pound. It's really close. Usyk, Canelo, Inoue, all of these fighters are right there at the top. And Canelo Alvarez can end any discussion because right now I think it can be a toss-up. You can put Usyk at one and you can put Canelo at two, or you could switch it around. That's my opinion. I will say this. If Canelo goes undisputed against Caleb Plant, then I would say there's no question. There's no doubt. Canelo Alvarez, undisputed. He has to be number one. That's my opinion. But everybody can do it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it, because I got a lot of people in here that want to ask me a lot of questions. Augustine says pound for pound is not for heavyweight. Now, some people put pound for pound on their heavyweight. Some people don't. If you don't, then Canelo's clearly won. That's it. That's it. Usyk Ruiz would be a good fight. Ruiz doesn't have any nuts to fight anybody good. Ruiz is talking about fighting Charles Martin. The dude just fought Chris Arreola. What are you talking about? Andy Ruiz don't have any nuts to fight any good fighters. This dude is out here fighting trash cans. Anthony Joshua's out here fighting the top fighters. How would you know that? Ruiz got dropped by Chris Arreola. Anthony Joshua got beat by an elite fighter in Usyk. These guys got to stop this man fan stuff for Andy Ruiz. He says, photographer says, IBFP, you think AJ will use the rematch clause or not? Absolutely. He's already stated he'll come back and fight the rematch and he'll improve. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know, man. I don't know. Usyk is a beast. I don't know if AJ can win that rematch. Usyk showed me a lot today, and I was really impressed. I was really impressed. Usyk is a Hall of Famer. He's a legend. He's a hell of a fighter. In my opinion, he's the top heavyweight in the division. Period. But that's my opinion. You don't have to agree. I mean, that's just mine. Deontay Wilder would get embarrassed by Usyk. Deontay Wilder thought he had hell with Fury. You don't want to see Usyk. You don't want to see Usyk. Christian Smith said, where do you think Usyk ranks on the pound for pound list? If you include him in the pound for pound list, because he's a heavyweight, not everybody includes him in the heavyweight. So if you one of the people that do, he has to be top three. He can either be 1, 2, or 3 based on how you see everybody else. It's really close. Usyk and Canelo are the real champs. Absolutely. These guys are greatness. These guys are greatness. These guys are greatness. Seeing Canelo, seeing Usyk, these guys are greatness. You have to respect great fighters when they step in the ring. Usyk is pound for pound. He really could be pound for pound number 3 right now. No argument for me. One says AJ has nuts and ain't scared of losing. Those are the type of fighters I like. You don't discourage a fighter because he loses a fight. You don't say he's exposed. This man has one of the best resumes in the division. What do you mean exposed? He lost a fight to another great fighter. Usyk's an elite fighter. Usyk's not some tomato can off the street. Usyk's an elite fighter with elite skills and elite abilities. You give him the credit. Absolutely. AJ has nuts. AJ's man enough to fight the best. I can respect that. I can respect that. Dick says, Nuke, talk about Callum Smith knocking out Castillo. Look, I got a video coming for that. We got to address that, and we got to keep that same energy. Let's see. And Mr. State Fishing says, bruh, I thought some of y'all talking about Joshua's the best. Now all of a sudden, y'all talking about Usyk is a lead monster. Joshua looked scared. He didn't fight when he didn't look like scared like he did when he fought Andy Reese. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anthony Joshua was the best. He had the best resume and the most belts, you dummy. This guy's a straight dumbass. You want to discredit Anthony Joshua? He just got beat by a better man. How would anybody know that unless they fought, you dumbass? God, these guys are morons. Morons. Hey, Nuke, after Joshua got dominated by Usyk, do you still think Joshua beats Fury? I think Joshua is in hell right now. I don't think Joshua can even beat Usyk. You can't even talk about him fighting Fury right now. I think right now the fight to be made is Usyk versus Fury and Wilder and Fury. Joshua's out of the equation. Joshua's not even relevant. Jacob says LDBC trying to say Wilder beats Usyk. Wilder can't slap his own ass. This dude just got embarrassed by Tyson Fury. Now they're talking about he's going to beat Usyk. You got to get past Fury first. The LDBC will create any racial narrative to put Wilder at the top. This is the same guy that was twerking in the street, but this is their king. This is their king. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Salute to Orlando. Duck no one. Respect those belts. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ruiz don't want that smoke. Ruiz don't want that smoke. Ruiz is fighting cans. Usyk is absolutely a killer. Absolutely a killer. Absolutely a killer. Absolutely a killer. The LDBC is ass juice, not just garbage truck juice. They're ass juice. They're ass juice. He said, why are you scared of ego? This dude, this must be ego. I'll tell you what, if you can get ego to show up to the live stream, I'll body bag him on here in front of anybody. Ego is afraid of me. I'm going to just send out a public message. Any channel that's ever talked trash about me, any channel that's ever dissed me, any channel that's ever said something bad, none of those channels have the nuts to come on live and debate me. Not one of them. Stop making videos and step up to the plate, pull your panties up and step on the video and come debate me. That's all you got to do. 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 They don't want that smoke. They know what happened. Usyk has the whole heavyweight division on alert. He has Anthony Joshua in hell, and he has everybody else scared. That's what Usyk has. And you already know what ego is. You know what ego is. You know what ego is. Usyk can't just fight. He's a great fighter in multiple weight classes. The man is a hell of a fighter. I respect Anthony Joshua for having the heart to fight the guy. This is what great fighters do. They fought everybody. They fight everybody. They fight everybody. And Jay Blue said, AJ trash. This is the same guy. This is the same guy that can't fight out of a paper bag, but you want to call AJ trash. A former unified two-time heavyweight champion, one of the best resumes in the division, but he's trash? It sounds like your mama trash. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Do a video on Southpaw. He's so biased. Whoever that dude is, Southpaw, you want to smoke? Bring your sorry ass on live and you'll get body bag. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Boxing ego must be mad that heavyweight is ran by whites. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, yellow, or green. If you can fight, if you got skills, that's all that matters. Greatness does not have a color. Remember that. Anybody telling you that greatness is tied to a color is a dummy, moron, and an idiot. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. Wilder can't even wipe Usyk's ass. He can't. There's no way in hell he's going to beat him. He can't wipe Usyk's ass. What are we talking about? Wilder has to fight Tyson Fury. Let's see if he can. If Wilder can somehow work out a miracle to get past that, then we can talk about this. Triple G versus Murata. Hey, Triple G looks like he's at the end of his career, so we'll see. What should AJ do next? He got to take that rematch, see if he can get those belts, and if he can't, there ain't nothing else to say. That's it. That's it. I can't deal with these guys. These guys are fanboys, haters, and trolls. These guys are not boxing fans. These guys are not objective. These guys don't care about facts. These guys are on their knees and they ain't praying. Let's just put it like that. Let's just put it like that. He says, Nuke, I think AJ had a bad game plan. Was not going to outbox Usyk with a better game plan. AJ can win the rematch. It's totally possible. I don't know. I might still favor Usyk slightly in the rematch, but I think AJ has a good chance. He's a live dog. You never count him out. He's still a great fighter, but I think I might still favor Usyk a little bit. I mean, it's the skills and the speed that's going to be hard to overcome. AJ Confident had to take a hit because the dude got it basically a masterclass put on him the whole fight. The whole fight. The game plan was bad, but here's what's worse. After the fourth round, where was plan B? What was plan C? What was those plans? His whole training camp his whole training crew is trash. These guys never made anything. Come on now. Dante's fat ass cheeseburger salad wannabe eating nation. He can come get this smoke. That's exactly right. He's going to have to go out there throwing bombs. And I'm not talking about waste the first 4 rounds. He's going to have to come out there from round 1 throwing bombs trying to get him out of there. And if he loses, he loses. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of people don't understand that. 23-year-old Canelo versus today's prime Canelo, worlds apart, miles apart. Not even the same thing. Not even the same thing. Usyk didn't just prove haters wrong because I don't think anybody was hating on Usyk. I don't know anybody that was hating on Usyk. I think everybody thinks Usyk was always a great fighter. He always had a chance to win. No one ever counted him out. But coming into this situation, putting on the highest amount of weight, who would really favor him if you don't know what he can do at the weight? It was a big mystery. Now we know he's an elite boxer even at heavyweight. And now we know what Usyk really is. So we can respect that. Usyk is an all-time great unified heavyweight champion, and he's an undisputed cruiserweight, former cruiserweight champion. You got to respect that. You got to respect that. Man, Usyk head work, foot movement, everything, elite. Elite. Usyk won. The dude is definitely a Hall of Famer. He's definitely the real deal. Anybody hating on Usyk right now is a dumbass. Anybody hating is a dumbass. You're going to have the LDBC hating on this man because he's not black, because he's white. Greatness comes in every color. Does not matter what you look like or where you come from. Usyk is great. Give him his credit. Tyson Fury is great right now. Give him his credit. These guys are top fighters. And Anthony Joshua is still a great fighter. He can always come back. We'll see what happens. What do you think about Akai TV? Akai TV is Dookie Juice. That's what he is. He's Dookie Juice. Usyk is a monster. AJ should have went to the body. That's right. And Dillian White has a point. It looks like AJ lost a little bit of fire. He looked like the confidence. Either AJ lost a little confidence or Usyk took his confidence. Because Usyk wasn't in the ring playing around. Usyk was in the ring putting a foot in his ass. That's what happens. If somebody go in there and put a foot in your ass, you're not going to look confident either. Anthony Joshua got a foot put in his ass. You got to get him in his credit. The man did a damn good job. He did a damn good job. Who's going to be twerking in the streets next? I don't know. I'm thinking Caleb Plant could be the next one twerking in the street. We'll see. Usyk showed with a perfectly timed shot, you can buckle somebody's legs, you can hurt them, and you can break them down. Usyk did a hell of a job. A hell of a job. A hell of a job. I got to give it to him. 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 That makes sense. My brother, Black and Brown Boxing, if you ain't subscribed, go subscribe. Salute to you, my brother. He said AJ hasn't been the same since the Andy Ruiz fight. You know what? You're kind of right. This could be stuck in his head. That might linger on for a long time. That's a great point, my brother. And if you haven't subscribed to Ricardo Martinez, subscribe. The man's a beast. He knows what he's doing. Salute. Who do you got? Usyk versus Fury. If they both get through their next fights, that's a hell of a fight. That's a hell of a, I think it's 50-50. It's hard to pick because their IQs are so high. It's very, very high. It's very, very high. Very, very high. He says, stop stuttering, boy. You can go ahead and eat a whole bag of dicks and your mama. But that's okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Salute. Absolutely not. Usyk is a great fighter. He went undisputed. I would be very surprised if this is the type of dude that would duck. I don't see him ducking. He fought all the best fighters at cruiserweight, moved up and fought one of the best, if not the best, at heavyweight. I don't see him ducking anybody. I don't. I already heard Tyson Fury say he doesn't want to fight Oleksandr Usyk. I've already heard that. I've already heard that. But that's just me. That's just me. That's right. Dude's a whole clown. These guys are garbage truck juice. Garbage truck juice. Garbage truck juice. Hey, it could be. Ego begs for rent money and moans when he wipes his ass. Yep. Yep. Canelo stops Charlo. Canelo stops. This is why Jamal Charlo turned down the fight. Compliments on the judges for not robbing Usyk. Absolutely. You don't want any controversies in that. After we saw a controversial fight earlier that on the card, you didn't want any controversies on that. Let's just be honest. I'm glad the judges did the right thing. I'm glad they did the right thing. People calling AJ a bum for losing to a great fighters are absolutely clowns and ass juice. Anybody calling him a bum for losing to another elite fighter, another great fighter, a former undisputed fighter, and now unified champion, they obviously don't know anything about boxing. They don't. They don't. They're on their knees and they ain't praying. Well, I guess we can say that. Quality Football says, why can't we donate? I'll open that up if you would like to donate, my brother. I would definitely do that. I definitely do that. Salute to Isaiah. Much love and respect, my brother. Salute. I appreciate that. They're saying it because he was undisputed at cruiserweight, and he's a unified champion. And depending if you rank heavyweights in pound for pound, you can make an argument. My brother Ricardo Martinez says Canelo's 1, Newey's 2, Usyk's 3. And Ego liked gagging on his toothbrush. That's what he liked. That's what he liked. Look, Charlo and Andrade should be fighting each other. And if they want Canelo so bad, move up to 168. The man's fighting for undisputed. Go get that smoke. Go get that smoke. Go get that smoke. Thank you, my brother. Salute to Mike Roch. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Salute. Man, tell Blue Blood to get his school bus driving ass on here and I'll body bag his dumb ass. That's easy work. This dude's a tune-up for me. This dude's a tune-up. Bring that school bus driver on here. I'll body bag his slowery ass. Bring him on here. I have him twerking in the street. Trash. AJ needs a new trainer, a new thought process, a new game plan. He needs to find some speed. He needs to step up. Ryan Garcia versus JoJo. That's a good fight. I'm a favor Ryan, but I think JoJo's a live dog. JoJo's going to apply a lot of pressure, and pressure busts pipes. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's go. Fury versus Wilder 3 is dent season. Canelo has to beat Bivol to top this. No, he don't. All he has to do is beat Plant, and he's undisputed. What the hell are you talking about? These guys don't know boxing. Why would he need to beat somebody else in another way? He's one fight away from undisputed. Let him go undisputed. These guys act undisputed doesn't mean anything. What the hell are these people talking about? What are these people talking about? My God. These guys are absolutely stupid. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. These guys are just morons. A lot of these dudes out here are morons. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Oh, that'd be a good fight, Callum Smith versus Bivol. That'd be a great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Caleb Plant will never touch Canelo. Even Plant's wife doesn't let him touch her. Oh, man. Hey, if AJ trained with Canelo, that'll be a whole nother level. AJ definitely needs a new trainer. AJ needs to do something because right now his whole team is ass juice. Everybody on his team is ass juice. His performance that he put out was ass juice. Now, Anthony Joshua's a great fighter. He's willing to fight the rematch. But if you want to even be competitive to where you can bring this fight close, you're going to have to stop the boxing. You're not going to outbox this guy. It ain't finna happen. It ain't finna happen. Why do the other channels not want to debate you? Let me explain something, Andy. You see a lot of channels dissing me. They have a lot of stuff to say. They want to talk all tough. But then when I say, okay, I don't want to make 10 videos about you, come on here and debate. Let me make you famous. You know why they won't debate me? Because I have them twerking in the damn street. They don't want their cheeks clapped on live. These boys are scared. Hold on. He says, is Canelo PD? What the hell are you talking about, dumbass? He's being VADA tested and passed all his VADA tests. I don't know what this guy's talking about. This guy's a straight ass juice. I mean, come on. Why does Blue Blood always sound like he's reading a ransom note in each video? The dude just learning how to read. Give him a break. You give him a break. Anyway, because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.